Randy Boyd taking on a new job, interim president of the University of Tennessee.
Boyd, familiar to many people here in this region and really around the state after his unsuccessful run for governor, and before that his time as the Economic Development Commissioner, or maybe his role in the business world. Well, today UT trustees voting for Boyd unanimously, but there were voices of protest during today's board meeting. Several people and our cameras were there as they were booted out of the event. One student, as you can see, even handcuffed after he was escorted out of that meeting.
Our top story tonight, WATE 6 on your side reporter Blake Stevens in the newsroom after attending today's meeting. Blake, tell us about the response to the Boyd hire.
Yeah, well, let's just call that meeting overall uncomfortable. Many people signed up to speak before the vote to share their support or disapproval for Randy Boyd. While many questioned his experience, others questioned whether he was pro-diversity. And while some just believe a politician shouldn't run the university. As you saw in the video, not everyone took to the podium. Some people opted to disrupt the meeting.
Hey, that's my bag. No.
A special called UT Board of Trustees meeting ending in handcuffs for one protester. While you see the tensions were high outside this board meeting, they were high inside too.
We need a president who supports research. We need a president who will encourage the best and brightest students, faculty, and staff to come to UT. That president is not Randy Boyd.
Students at the University of Tennessee deserve better than Randy Boyd. We need someone who will listen to us and will hear our concerns. We need a leader that will help build bridges between the gaps of conservative and progressive circles on campus and not widen the already entrenched divides.
UT System President-elect Randy Boyd had several people speak well of his character and leadership.
Randy has shown us what it truly means to be a Tennessee Vol,
including this UT freshman and State Representative Jimmy Matlock. But he had several others question whether he'd be a pro-diversity system president.
I believe that we need to continue to make sure that we have a very warm and welcoming culture at the University of Tennessee for people of all faiths, religions, genders, nationalities.
Boyd saying it's an honor to serve his alma mater.
For me, it's always been about the mission. I started off with a little program here in Knoxville called Knox Achieves, sending kids to college. I'd always been passionate about education. I found a way that I could actually enrich lives and change communities by giving kids the opportunity to go to college. Got to serve Governor Haslam as a special advisor on higher education in 2013, helped create the Drive to 55 and the Tennessee Promise.
Well, you just heard Boyd listing off some of his experience in education. You know, he admits he isn't a professor, but believes with his experiences, he can make a positive difference in the UT system. Some of his plans include improving the UT brand, growing the relationship between all UT campuses, and enhancing things like the graduation rate and enrollment. And there's a lot of work to do, and he'll have up to 2 years to accomplish those things, guys.
Yeah, Blake, did he happen to mention outsourcing? That's been a hot topic there, whether he's for it or against it?
Yeah, I asked that question. He does not plan on touching the current model. Right now, each university in the UT system can opt in or opt out of outsourcing, so he's going to leave things where they are.
All right, Blake, thank you very much. And speaking of outsourcing, everyone, we're also getting reaction from United Campus Workers, a union that's been pushing back against the idea.
Yeah, the group's saying, quote, "We hope that Boyd will steer clear of his conservative corporate impulses and the xenophobic language that characterized his gubernatorial bid," end quote.
By the way, Boyd's appointment coming after current UT President Joe DiPietro's recent retirement announcement last week. His last day will be February 14th of next year, but he will step down from active service November 21st.